Hello everyone, welcome to Club Reaction to Rangers 5, Fraserburgh 0 in the Scottish Cup. I'm Scott Carney, I'm on my own today, and yeah, look, I can't really bring too much of a reaction. We were never going to learn a great deal today about Rangers. We were all hoping to see probably a little bit more of the youth than we did end up seeing, but a 5-0 win to get us through to the next round. Can you really argue with that? Probably not. There was some changes made. Munn came in to goal. The back line was a strong one, the kind of first team one. Tavernier, Proper, Enciala, Jeffy. The midfield was Barron, Diomande and Barami. On the left hand side it was Lovelace that started. On the right hand side it was McCausland, and up front it was Cyril Dessers. The first half, I'm not going to lie, it was dross. It was utter dross. I didn't enjoy any of it, I'm not going to lie. Cyril Dessers missed an absolute sitter very early on. I think he was ruled off to be offside. I think the offside flag might have saved him the embarrassment of how bad that miss was. But he did eventually get his 1-0 up. He got the only goal with a half. With a corner, believe it or not, we scored from a corner. Poor defending by Fraserburgh. Dessers is all on his own. It's quite a lame header, to be fair, but it's into the back of the net and it's 1-0. But yeah, at half time wasn't enjoyable, really wasn't. Rangers were very wasteful in the first half with possession, with the chances, not making clear-cut chances either. I thought Barami was poor the entire game. I didn't think he was on the ball at all. Thought he was very wasteful. McCausland in the first half as well, for me, really not doing enough when he gets an opportunity to make a start. When you have these types of games, you expect players that are kind of on the fringes, especially like some McCausland, to make a bit of an impact, and they didn't. He didn't for me, not today. So yeah, not overawed by any of what I've seen in the first half. I thought Lovelace looked okay. I like the structure of him, the build of him, the physicality of him. Don't get me wrong, I think he's a prospect, there's absolutely no doubt he's a prospect just due on his size and the pace that he has. We've seen previously what Lovelace can offer. So yeah, but in terms of positives from the first half, we could have quite easily went in at one each, to be honest, but considering Mason made a wee bit of a mess of a clearance at the back. They gave Fraserburgh a chance, but we do get to half time at 1-0. Second half, you were always going to expect Rangers to kick on and do a little bit more, which we did. We are going to be out of sight in the second half. I think it was always going to come. Cyril Dessers managed to get himself a hat-trick today, including an assist as well. The one for McCausland. McCausland put the ball into the back of the net. And yeah, Rangers were totally deserved of the win. I can't really go into great detail about it all. Fraserburgh offered very little, as you would expect, due to the sheer difference in positions of where we play football, and in terms of the league structure, and there's no disrespect to them, it's just what it is. And Rangers were comfortable. Rangers were very comfortable really for the entire game. Special shout out to Enciala, who actually got himself on the score sheet as well today. Bit of a deflected effort, yes, but it was still gave to him because the original shot looked like it was on target, so I think he will still get credited by that goal. Again, for me today, and I get who the opposition was, but his distribution's good. He's solid, he's calm, he's composed, he's getting better game on game for me. He was one of the standouts for me today, Enciala, because he's growing in stature. We've said so much about giving players opportunities at first team level. If you give them the opportunities at first team level, you give them a chance to properly develop. Just constantly training, maybe playing with the B team, and we know the B team's under scrutiny right now in terms of the structure and the direction that the B team might be going. But Enciala looked like he's kind of slotted in fine. He's slotted in absolutely fine. There's no real issues with me with him. He will be raw, he will make the odd mistake. He's young, yes he is, but as far as I'm concerned, you continue to play him as much as you can, because you could be uncovering a real gem here, and that's kind of what it's all about. But yeah, for him to get a chance to get onto his for him to get a chance to get his first goal for Rangers first team, very good indeed. And yeah, it was a convincing win. It was a comfortable win. The Rangers made lots of changes. We seen Declan Rice come on. Declan Rice. I keep saying that. Bailey Rice coming on. We seen Curtis as well come on. Finlay Curtis came on as well. So Rangers made a number of changes, which was good to see. We finished that game towards the end of the game. We were playing with James Tavernier at right centre half, which I think tells you the kind of threat levels that we were facing against Fraserburgh. And it's no disrespect to them, it's just the nature of the game, it's the nature of what it was. But yeah, we were never going to learn a great deal from today. We've managed to get through into the next round, what it was all about. We've seen glimpses. Curtis Finlay, Finlay Curtis even. I like the look of him. I really do. He had a few efforts that were, yes, one close, one wayward, a couple on target, but he was keen. He wanted the ball. He wanted to make an impression. That's good to see. It's good to see that. It's refreshing to see that. And same as Bailey Rice. I don't know why it's took this long for us to see him back in the starting in the Rangers first team, and I don't want to be too over the top with it, but in terms of the number 8 performance today, he was better than Diomande was, because I don't think Diomande was very good today. I might be wearing tinted glasses because I can't buy into Diomande. I'm trying to buy into him, but I can't really. But Bailey Rice for me looks like a better option. He looks like a guy that's keen. He's wanting to prove a point. Do you know what I mean? Not scared to have a shot. He had more shots in that game than Diomande did. Again, that's not difficult because Diomande very rarely shoots. So look, we've seen some promising moments from Rangers, the Rangers youth, Rangers prospects today, and we need to continue to grow on that. We need to try and utilise these players. I've said for a while, we might as well get these guys to be squad players than signing players to be squad players, because ultimately it saves the club money, especially with a restructure that seems to be happening at the B team level. Pick your best assets that are there and move them up to your first team. Even if they don't make the bench for that particular game, there is still the opportunity for them to work towards that, to earn themselves that jersey. And I think that's what Rangers should be looking to do going forward, considering where we are. Obviously we heard news of yesterday of Rafa Fernandez signing for Rangers. I know very little about him, I'm not going to lie. I only heard about it when probably everybody else did. Not managed to make the starting 11 today. I don't know if that's due to international clearance, but yada yada, whatever it may be. If it isn't, I don't know why he wouldn't have been in the bench today, because it would have given an opportunity for him to at least make his debut. I know he came out at half time, I think, but there's a chance for him to make his debut and to maybe get a bit of minutes in his legs. There is rumours, I don't know if it's true, that he's injured. I very much hope not, but it wouldn't surprise me considering what Rangers like to do when signing players. But we'll be intrigued to see what happens with him when we finally get to see him. But yeah, look, today it is what it is. Rangers weren't very good in the first half. We were better in the second, but I think it was always going to be a case of that, considering the opposition that we were playing against. As Scott very loudly starts his car, it's very nice of him, isn't it? My man of the match today has got to be Cyril Dessers, unfortunately, because I can't believe I'm saying that, because he's a very frustrating player. He made a mess of a lot today, but he scored 3 goals and got himself an assist. How can you not give it to the guy, honestly? Because he is very frustrating. He made a mess of a number of chances, especially the one at the start, a couple in the second half, not great. His hold up play in the first half was honestly diabolical, it really was, but he still manages to get a hat-trick. I understand it's against Fraserburgh, yes, but you can't deny a guy a man of the match when he scores 3 goals and gets an assist. So I'll give it to Dessers. We will be back later in the week with Club Deck Corner, and yeah, hopefully have a few more of the lads on from then. But yeah, as I say, today is what it is. It's a win, we're through to the next round, it's as we all expected. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, all the usual stuff. I'll speak to you on Tuesday. We are Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. Cheers everybody.